Well, hello there, lwhors. Granny lwhor here for today, and you're back with another Jess Talk series where I get to take any topics that feel just good to me and I give you my opinions on them. But before we get started with this episode, make sure to hit that little bell for all of your notifications and subscribe to my channel. This week's Jess Talk is all about fundraising, philanthropy, and giving back. Let's get into it.
Attention lwhor, attention lwhor, attention lwhor, attention. Here I am walking down the street, seeing all the boys trying to take a peek. Shorts pulled up and chest out right. Come on, boys, just take a bite. Look but don't touch, spin it round and round.
Oh my gosh, so philanthropy, fundraising, how do I feel about it? I feel like there has to be, in my opinion, a rite of passage for drag entertainers to fundraise, to do charity shows, to produce charity shows. That's one thing I would love to see more of is production of charity shows and events. I have grown over the course of the years of different opinions and different kind of stances on fundraising shows. For example, I really have a hard time with a fundraising show that lasts longer than 2 hours. I still try to treat it like any other show simply because the longer you drag it out, it's just going on, and you don't need to do that. Now, is that flexible? Can it go to 3 hours? Sure. Whatever is the vibe and energy, but it's when you're beating this showdown when nobody's there, nobody's like involved, or like the host doesn't help guide that experience. It's hard. I think that tip spots in charity shows are like a rite of passage as well. Like if you're a new entertainer, say yes to charity shows. Volunteer your time. As I've gotten older in the drag world, I've kind of had to ask more questions like, what day of the week is it? Am I having to take off work to come do this? Do you want me to pop in for the benefit, or am I staying the whole time? Am I emceeing it? So a lot of the time, depending on who is organizing it, what the organization does and gives back for, will depend on how I give my time as well. And then I choose a couple times throughout the year, every year, to produce larger scale benefits. The Divas ends up being a benefit. I do a benefit for the Pulse victims every year, and that ends up being a benefit. I do a regular yearly benefit with the Drew Project. I help CSU every year with Northern Colorado AIDS Project and their resource center. So like, there are things that are near and dear to my heart, or people that I'm like, I will say yes in whatever you need me to do. And other times, I just have to be a little bit more cautious about how I'm giving my time back. And some people may not agree with that, but I think it's kind of to each their own at this point. But if philanthropy, raise money, I want more people to produce shows, to give back, to find ways to give back. I think it's really important. It's literally the foundation of drag culture. One of the pillars of foundation, I would say. Fundraising, giving back, finding charities, helping people, doing something with your time and your talent. Yeah. I think the best way to get involved is to be active on, especially in Denver, local community pages, even researching venues about who, most of the time, if you're running a benefit and you want somebody to perform, you won't say no to anybody. It's a great open stage opportunity. Doesn't matter how experienced you are, doesn't matter how new you are. It's a great open stage opportunity for a lot of people to see you. That's why I usually host my benefits with an open stage mentality. Whoever shows up and can show up and want to show up, there's no guilt, there's no letting down. You can make your own choice and decision. You have the option to come and do that. And no matter what experience level you are, I think it's really cool. So yeah, I would say pay attention to your local drag scene and group pages and events that you see posted, and see if there's anybody. And if there's nobody doing it, you can do it. It's great hand at producing too. Yeah.
If you see a problem, find a way.
Absolutely. Do things that you're passionate about, toy drives, whatever. It doesn't always have to be drag too. Find creative ways to fundraise. Wow, that was a fun little slogan. I bet you that's used somewhere. Well, creative ways to fundraise. Yes. Yeah, that's kind of my opinion. post down below some of the organizations that you love, that you're passionate about, not only a link to their page and where people can donate, but do like 1 to 3 sentences about what they do. Post that in the comments and let's share some love. We'll do a post of all the orgs that you post down below. Until next time, bye.
Attention the whore.
Hi little whores, it's me, Jessica lwhor, and did you know that I'm on Cameo? That's right, Cameo is a platform where you can get personalized messages from me, the biggest whore in all of Colorado. Whether it be a birthday sing-along, a bar mitzvah, a congratulations on your new job, a congratulations you didn't get pregnant, I'm your whore for the message. So, follow the link below, click it, and book your next Cameo to surprise your best friend, your grandma, your family member, or any other little lwhor fan out there. Come on, book them now.